right. So, the final piece of the free agency puzzle has hit, and I'm talking about the last major piece, and that's DeMar DeRozan. He agreed to a sign-in trade to the Kings. No surprise there. I mean, the rumblings were there. What was a surprise is that it was a 3-team trade. The Spurs got Harrison Barnes for nothing. And Chris Duarte went to the Bulls with 2 second-round picks. I mean, at this point, it's musical chairs. Like I've said previously, if you take too long, or if your market dries out, or if your position dries out, you are not really making the choice. Smart by DeRozan saying he will not accept the mid-level exception, because that was the rumbling originally. He said, no, I'm going to get my market rate. And it turned out to be, what, 25 to 30 million a year. So it's pretty pricey for a 35-year-old, but c'est la vie. And we'll do the lineups here because this is going to be awkward. Put Ellis starting. I don't think Herder is going to start. But anyway, the Olympics is starting. It was kind of cool seeing all the players show up. It felt like a JV type of environment. LeBron, Devin Booker, Drew Holiday, AD, Embiid, Steph Curry. So they're all out there in Vegas getting ready. They're going to go against the select team being coached by Orlando Magic's Jamal Mosley, and lined up with Cooper Flagg. I'm excited to see those scrimmages. I hope they record it and they show it, because I want to see Cooper Flagg as an 18-year-old against the NBA's best. So it should be interesting. WNBA is also going to be doing it. I like that format. They are doing All-Stars versus the Olympic team. So that's going to be... I feel like they always test things in the G League and in the WNBA before they introduce it to the NBA, which is very smart. But I like that rule a lot. It would be kind of cool to see the Olympic team going against the remaining All-Stars in the NBA. Would be very interesting. The Miami Heat lost Caleb Martin to the Sixers. So the Sixers, like everybody figured, not just me, are rounding out their roster, their bench. Caleb Martin is ice cold, man. I don't like seeing him open in the corner for a 3 because you feel like it's going to go in. He lost a lot of money. I think he signed for like 30 million less than the Miami Heat originally offered. They offered him something like 70 million, and his agent fumbled the bag thinking that he was going to get more. How could you not read on the tea leaves that the market was going to dry up through to the second apron and people were going to be dropping expensive vets? So somebody mentioned that it's similar to Dennis Schroeder turning down, what, $80 million? Oh my God. It is going to be an offensive explosion with the Kings. And again, I don't know what it's going to do for them, because the offense is not the issue. It's the defense. It's the defense that's the issue. Of course he bumps me and they don't call anything. I started Castle alongside of Chris Paul. That may not happen. Chris Paul may be a bench player, and they may bring Harrison Barnes in as a starter. I don't know what Popovich is going to do. I think Chris Paul starting makes more sense. But if you want more meaningful minutes, because he's not going to be able to play a lot of minutes, maybe consider bringing him off the bench. But the Kings are still, with this DeRozan signing, are still going to be, at best, they're going to be number 6 seed. Unless, other teams get injured. Got Sabonis popping 3s. This team can score. This is not an issue of them scoring. It's defending at a high level. DeRozan, I just wish that he would shoot, even if he's not comfortable shooting them, even if they're gonna miss, shooting 2 to 3 threes a game or whatever, just shooting like 1 or 2 more threes than he normally does. because it really would open up the floor for his teammates. I've noticed that the computer algorithm has been fouling a lot. And now with DeRozan there, takes off a lot of pressure off of De'Aaron Fox, who was always the #1 or #2 clutch player in the NBA. Oh my God. So now DeRozan is a hella clutch player. So adding that to the mix is gonna be very meaningful for them.
It's hauled in by the Kings. Outside DeRozan. Murray finds DeRozan.
And another foul. You see, they've been fouling a lot, I've noticed recently. Maybe I'm just overlooking it. I spent the weekend upstate in a country home. I got to see some fireworks on a boat, on a private boat. Never got to do that before. That was really cool. What do people do when they're away from home and their boat is unattended? I know that there's keys to boats, but couldn't just anybody just kind of grab it and do whatever they want? Like, there's no parking lot you could put a boat in. Yeah, I could take tough shots with De'Aaron Fox, but this does not, DeRozan does not make the Kings a championship team because they're going to have to figure out the defense.
That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2. And so Fox will bring it up for the Sacramento Kings.
I feel a little bit more comfortable on DHOs with Sabonis than I do any other like big man that does that, like Joker and them.
Murray outside. Sacramento needs to get off a shot. And
oh my God, how did that miss that? I had so much space. I didn't think I was gonna have that much space.
The pass to Paul.
I don't feel there's much left in terms of free agency.
Grabs the miss.
I think that's the last impact player was DeRozan. Getting rid of Harrison Barnes after, what, 7 years was pretty wild for nothing. They were trying to get rid of him last year. It's a big advantage for the Spurs. I think, honestly, the Spurs may start him and bring Chris Paul off the bench, now that I'm thinking about it. But then you have to deal with Castle starting, and then do you really want a first-round pick starting at point guard? I don't know. It's tough decisions the Spurs got to deal with. Look at how fast the rotation is. Abnormally fast. Cartoonishly fast. Where is everybody else? Why am I guarding 2 players?
Kings leading now by 6. DeRozan passes to Sabonis.
Oh my God. They never bite on that pump.
Back to Sabonis. Ellis in the post. Shot clock at 6. Murray kicks to Ellis. That one wide.
How did he grab that? The ball was right in my hand.
Shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. To the paint. Paul with the bucket.
Anything to make a comeback. I can't make layups. I can't do crap. I can't even make a pass when I'm up.
Sabonis' screen on Paul. Sabonis the pass to Ellis. Back to Sabonis.
Let's go. I wouldn't have normally shot that over Wembayama, but whatever. I didn't really go out today because I was tired, man. The best time to drive is always in the morning. No traffic.
Chris Paul always making the right play.
So the Kings call timeout. They're first. Some changes for Sacramento. Lyles checked in for Sabonis. Kevin Herter comes in for Murray. And Monks subbed in for Ellis. Now, here's Fox. In the corner, it's Monk.
Re-signing Monk was big.
Good, and it's Fox who picks up.
He is a flamethrower off the bench. He's honestly like the Manu Ginobili of the NBA, in my opinion, right now. Not from a defensive perspective or a playmaking perspective, but an impact off the bench.
DeMar DeRozan.
And I'm excited to see that pairing. Malik Monk and DeRozan are going to be a nice pairing.
In that painted area, that's a miss he's going to be disappointed with.
Monk, no one around him.
Oh my God.
The lead to double digits, but it's no good. Vassell against Monk.
Vassell is a bad man.
Those are chances. Almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough.
I love Lyles. Oh my God. I say that and he throws it away.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break.
I could not. What the hell kind of foul call was that, man?
And man, is Vassell tough to guard. So good at using that length to get the
God.
So Brent, after a 16-year
The Spurs are going to compete for a play-in tournament for sure because they're the reason that the Nuggets did not get the #1 seed, and they changed NBA history because I think had they gotten the #1 seed, I think they win the NBA championship. They were 2-0 against the Celtics. They wouldn't have had to deal with the T-Wolves that early because I think the T-Wolves lost because of the bright lights of the conference finals. And if the Nuggets faced them in the conference finals rather than the semis, I don't think they would have won. So that Spurs team is going to be ready to really impact the league next year, especially adding Harrison Barnes and Chris Paul. The West is going to be crazy.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Back to DeRozan. Pass to Fox. Takes it inside. No one near Herder.
You really can spread the floor with this team.
And it's Fox who picks up the assist.
This team is built the way I like, with a lot of shooters.
Now here's Jones.
No defenders, but
On the board.
they did add McLaughlin,
That one.
if I'm not mistaken, from Minnesota, and he's a great on-ball defender.
inside the arc, and so far.
Yeah, there's
they are
McLaughlin.
hitting
Yeah, he's a tough defender. Minnesota's loss. I like this pickup by the Kings. Those type of pickups are underrated and not really celebrated as much as we should.
And it's Jones in at point guard. So that's
How?
San Antonio starts the second round. Here's Wembanyama. And now we've got some time to check in.
You get punished for being good in this game, which is unfortunate.
Now, of course, these young Spurs are coached by one of the all-time great coaches in Greg Popovich. Kelton Johnson says of Pop, he's around here smiling and excited each and every day. To have him along with us is big. And Popovich gives them confidence. Devin
Oh my
Vassell says,
God.
as long as we
I don't even know how to shoot with McLaughlin.
play the right way, we'll have a chance to win every day. Kevin?
And having you know who helps too.
Wemby's in the Olympics dominating with Gobert.
David, thanks.
That's a very crazy high pick and roll to deal with. They have the paint locked down.
By Lyles.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
And Wemby went all the way out to the three-point line, disrupted, and came back and got the rebound.
Over in the corner, Barnes. No good on the three.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Ellis is checked in for second.
I like the depth of the Kings. I have them a little bit ranked higher. Like, I think them, the Clippers, and the Warriors
DeRozan on the wing.
are all pretty similar. All right, let's go a little slower.
Lyles sets a screen for DeRozan. Score the basket is third after 5 shots.
One of the more skilled.
You got that mid-range with DeMar, and in these bench minutes, it's very impactful. And teams will start to double and to put more pressure on him, and that'll open up three-point shooters. I really like DeMar with the second unit here.
For Johnson. Once again off the mark by San Antonio.
Of course, I missed a one-on-one open layup
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3.
with a full meter, just because, you know, they're down, so.
And Wembanyama throws it down.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. That one goes.
Well,
Of all the action happening there, it's
July 4th was pretty chill. There's a little bit of a heat warning in the Northeast.
great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Collins.
I'm lucky that my apartment does not get too hot, so I don't have to use too much energy.
Good from Wembanyama on the assist by Jones.
Wemby is just a tour de force.
Stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
How? It went right into his hands.
Can he get any taller? Wow.
Well, he's already 7'4", Kevin. But yes, what's amazing is that I still think he's grown, which is scary for the rest of the league.
Thank you for all the new subscribers. We've been getting quite a few, mostly due to 2K. But we do play other games. Oh my God, it's terrible. Should check out other playlists. You know, I was actually going through my old videos, and when I first started streaming, hysterically bad. Sound was not working, light was off. It's actually nice to kind of go back and look at your past when it comes to things of that nature. Not obviously in relationships, but
Johnson against Monk. Takes a three.
how did he swirl that fast, man? God, that spacing is ass.
Bring it up for the Spurs. Defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. Johnson in the corner.
Lucky that my defense is holding up because they're just not allowing me to make shots that I should be making.
Nice D from DeRozan.
Well, that's a shot they want just about on every possession if they can get it. He doesn't make them all, but still very much a high percentage look.
They set the pick. Ellis outside.
Oh my God, I cannot get an open shot
DeRozan
for my
with the
life.
screen for Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. DeRozan's shot
What
is
am
up.
I shooting?
And there hasn't been anything easy.
Now I'm struggling because
No, I haven't seen him in.
they took me out of rhythm, missing. I don't even know what to do anymore. I'm afraid to take an open layup or an open shot. Look at this crap.
Count that one, and the Kings
I have to take out DeRozan. They just refuse to sit him now?
Kevin Herter, he is checked in for Ellis. And De'Aaron Fox subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin.
Yeah, block that.
With the jam.
Well, this is when Fox is at his best. Once he gets a step.
It's just crazy that they have just constant offensive pressure coming at you. It is going to be tough for teams to deal with the Kings on the offensive end, but you should be able to light them up
Count that one.
with their defense being as bad as it is.
Just 2 on the basket from Paul.
And despite the size disadvantage,
Let's go.
of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
San Antonio with the ball. Sacramento making their last shot. Paul passes to Collins. Fires from
And you know the good thing? Wow, another three. Jesus.
maybe the ultimate meritocracy. Does it matter where you're from, Greg, your background? You gotta have
He's so fast, man. He gets around a corner, good luck.
Grew up with a father in the NBA.
All NBA players, if you give them all a poll, 90% say De'Aaron Fox is the fastest with the ball. He's an absolute blur.
the Kings getting the bucket.
Castle in the post. I saw him in the summer league. He looked good, man. Nice size, 6'5". Good feel out there. I mean, it's summer league, so
Murray outside.
this is tough. Keegan Murray,
Over to the wing.
Malik Monk.
Off the mark there with
You
the
put De'Aaron Fox, Sabonis,
They've gone 6 of 12.
and DeRozan. That's a tough lineup.
50% mark from the field. Paul, he had drops for his 3rd basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
A super touch on the floater there from Chris Paul, fooling the defense completely and then getting off the difficult shot.
Murray is screen on Collins. Outside for Murray.
Oh my God, they don't fall for this crap at all anymore.
1:33 left in the first half of basketball. Back to Fox.
Oh my God, he shoots fast.
San Antonio's gone 4-7 on 3-point shots in the second quarter. Here's Paul, and it's San Antonio with another.
Stupid stick drift, man. Come on now.
Chris Paul at it again.
The Kings trailing, and once the team to beat in the West, Greg, San Antonio is trying to get back to that level.
Well, they have a great
And I got fouled. I've never seen that they hit the stanchion after getting hit. That's crazy.
We'll find a way.
All this time, I've never seen that.
Fox against
Look at the stick
to Sohan.
issues, the drift issues. It is hard playing with drift on 2K.
Back the ball to the middle. Here's Vassell. It's rebounded by Herter. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Fox, no good. For San Antonio, they've gone 8 of 15 since we began the second quarter. Excellent shooting. Vassell, no good. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There's a screen by Murray. From outside the arc.
Let's go.
Drills it from outside. Murray's got 7 points.
Felt good coming out of my hand, even though I didn't hit the meter on the top.
Shoot it. Those are the kind of guys who are in demand.
Ball against Fox. 14 feet away. And it's sent back by Sabonis. And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close
Oy.
Well, we'll find out if they were able
I've not been able to hit too many threes, which is a big part of that game. Look at this speed, man. There's no way they're going to put Chris Paul on De'Aaron Fox. They'll put Castro to guard him or somebody else. The computer doesn't make adjustments, so it's not my problem. They need to do that next. They need to add defensive adjustments and changing up matchups if it's not working. Maybe it's every quarter or every half. Keon Ellis I start because they're going to need some. Oh my God. It's longer sometimes, it's shorter other times. His release point is hard to gauge. Oh, well, he got hit good. Sohan shoots one-handed. Yeah, they got to show it. Oh, he's the only player in the NBA that does it. He doesn't care, man. He's very Rodman-esque. And, of course, he's wearing Rodman's old number on Rodman's old team with Rodman's old hair color. I don't think I've said that twice. I might have.
Now, here's Fox. 12 points for him.
Jesus Christ. Every shot, every player is so different on this team. Shooting mechanics, there's a lot of difference and variance in each player.
It's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 3rd assist on the night. Sabonis finds DeRozan.
Can you go up and try to get the ball, Sabonis? Good Lord. That's what Wemby does, man. You think you're behind a pick, it's enough? It's not.
Here's DeRozan.
One of the best offensive rebounders in the league is Sabonis. Cannot get one. But if I was going against the Kings, he would have had 10 offensive rebounds by now.
From the field since halftime. Very slow start offensively. Outside DeRozan. Sabonis' screen on Paul. And the basketball.
I'll get that midi going with him when times are tough and you're dealing with the Wembanyama. You don't want to go to the paint. You don't want to do pick and roll around him. You get that pick and roll going.
It's good.
He took off from the free throw line, adjusted in midair, and still able to make the shot. I didn't want to shoot that.
A rebound by the Spurs. Wembanyama's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Out to the right wing. Pulls up from the corner. And with that shot, the Sacramento
Good Lord.
Just such great form. Chris Paul.
It's really hard to get open court opportunities. He cut. It should have been a bounce pass. They're never going to do stuff like that. That's what Chris Paul brings, is offensive execution in the half court, especially when times are tough. Look at how manic everything is.
And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you very much, Kevin. His rookie year, Spurs coaches suggested that Jeremy Sohan shoot his free throws one-handed.
Let's go.
He said, I thought they were joking. But the new form got his elbow under the ball and his percentages rose. Coach Popovich said a lot of guys wouldn't even want to try it, but he doesn't worry about what people think. He just wants to get better. Kevin?
I can see it. All right,
This is a tough guy to deal with, man.
No good. The Kings leading. Sabonis, the pass to Fox.
He is fouling the hell out of me. Look at what he's doing. Is that a pick? Okay.
The pick for Ellis. Back to Fox. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist.
Yeah, because only reason the shot went in is because it's a close score. If it's close or you're down, they'll give you a better shot at making the shot. If you're up or you're blowing them out, good luck.
Trying to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. Here's DeRozan.
Let's go. That's what you need. You got to pick up the pace here.
Here's Paul. He's got 10.
Sun is still out. It's reflecting on the side. I just noticed it now. It kind of gives it a cool little effect.
Automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Ooh. De'Aaron would try to duck it over Wemby just for spite.
Cleared for takeoff.
Spurs trail by 6.
Kings, I don't think had any All-Stars last year. Sabonis definitely didn't make it. Maybe Fox made it. I don't remember. But I kind of like this team in terms of how they're built offensively.
It's hauled in by the Kings.
And they have potential. They have the bodies to be a good
Kick out to Sabonis.
defensive team. And that's if they want to do it.
DeRozan, a screen on Wembanyama. The wide open look here for DeRozan.
Let's go. He's a former Spur. I forgot DeRozan was with the Spurs. Yeah, in the half court is the biggest improvement for the Kings now.
Many noteworthy second-generation stars in the NBA right now, like Domantas Sabonis.
I haven't even gotten a shot off for Keegan Murray in terms of a three-point shot.
Forced to be reckoned with at the center position, but Domantas has exceeded him in some ways. Like multiple
Let's go.
All-Star
Let's start it. Let's talk things out here.
Spot up, knock it down.
Mike Brown pulls Keegan Murray whenever he doesn't take an open shot.
To the paint.
I love that. That's a dunk. There's nothing you could do. If he's under the rim, it's a wrap.
Sabonis did not like that at all.
Forget about going for the long-range bomb.
Look at the speed at which I can play.
Take it to the
It is crazy. Now they're giving me fast break shots.
Here's Paul.
Spurs in the half court are a problem.
DeRozan. Paul passes to Sohan. It's good from long range. Sohan
I jumped, almost got a hand in. That's a tough shot. So I can hit a three,
sometimes, but the D still has to keep
but he hasn't really shot the ball.
guarded by Wembanyama. The kick out to Fox. Misses the three. And here's Wembanyama. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. 8-point game.
See? You score fast, you give up fast.
This building is stunned. He's dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Fox passes to Ellis.
They better not take all the starters out.
Ellis driving in. Sabonis finds
Pass it out. Jesus Christ.
4 on the shot clock. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Spurs making a switch here. Barnes is checked in, and a change for the Kings.
That's crazy to bring in Malik Monk off the bench after the way the starters have been playing.
1:14 left here in the third quarter.
It's so weird seeing Barnes on the Spurs.
The ball.
But it was weird watching him off of the Warriors when he first got.
It's over 5.
He didn't get to the Kings first. Who else was he with for? Oh, Dallas. He was with Dallas first. That was weird.
himself out with that performance in the last
I think he played with Dirk.
hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this.
With the drive. Sabonis kicks to Fox. Back to Sabonis.
Oh my God. Long ass arms.
Floats one. And Domantas Sabonis pulls it down. Sabonis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Could have made that pass.
There's 25 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside for Murray. Good, and it's Sabonis with the assist that time.
Nice showing me that I lost my Wi-Fi. Nice. Right in the middle of a shot. You're the best, 2K.
Fox against Paul.
Let's stop gameplay
9-foot shot, and he drops that
when we're not using online services at the moment.
this quarter.
You're the best.
Paul lets it go from that area when you think that it's going to go in. Love his stroke. Pure.
A big time effort for De'Aaron.
Annoyed. Annoyed. They asked Ad Edwards, how does your role change? I just saw it in between the quarters on Team USA. He goes, I'm still the #1 option. And he says it with all belief and candor. I mean, he just reminds me so much of Kobe and Mike's mindset that I'm the best. Prove to me that you're the best. He doesn't believe in names. He's gonna go after everybody. You just gotta love it.
Man of days gone by. Does that, do you think, add pressure for Victor Wembanyama?
Maybe a bit, but he also has the resources of the same.
Oh, this guy came over
behind him, and that's what'll help.
from Toronto, McDaniels. His fan base hated him. I saw a lot of vitriol towards him when he was traded. I thought he was. I thought he had a pretty good length and wingspan to be effective, but guess not. Guess he wasn't that good of a player.
Here's Fox. Rebound San Antonio. Wembanyama's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight.
Why is Wemby still in the game?
Len's checked in. Kings leading now by 5. They get it back. Passes to Lyles from downtown.
I didn't know he was that open.
You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off.
There's some depth here on this bench. I feel very confident with this bench unit.
It's Wembanyama at the
They
elbow.
decided to take DeRozan out.
It's hauled in by Lyles.
So he played with the bench unit in the first half.
Land to start the fourth quarter. Monk finds Len. Fox with it. Ready now by Barnes.
And one. Can I get a foul?
And for the Spurs, they're shooting reasonably well, 45%. Here's Wembanyama. And that one
God.
right in.
They're going to use Wemby now. He's going to be tired at the end of the game.
You know you can do this.
There's something to be said about knowing
Yeah, block that.
allows him to shoot and shoot
Block that.
comfortably, even with taller defenders out there.
And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Greg Popovich talk to his team. Now, he had some pros and cons. He said, I like our play inside. But what's happening at the arc, fellas? We gotta
That
start
box
making some
out helped
shots.
out a lot. Let's go.
More production from the outside.
Thank you, David. Fox passes to Ellis. Back to Fox. Six on the shot clock. Ellis kicks to Monk. Good in the assist.
Oh my God. Tough shot.
Ellis has got 6
It's one of the
assists.
toughest shots I've ever made.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer.
Very few players in this game can shoot like that.
No problem letting it fly.
Here's Sohan. Couldn't get it to drop. He's now made 5 of 8 shots. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Lyles no good.
Yo, Wemby is such a
Sure, that is a shot that he should be taking.
No,
tough player to cover.
he knows that's
He's
not
so
his game,
unique,
which
man.
is
He's just everywhere. You have to consider him at all times on the offensive end.
Now here's Barnes. Shoots over
Give me that.
Lyles.
But putting the wingspan to great use. Len throws that one.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
They got Monk running point.
Third minute of action now gone here in the fourth. 6 to
They
shoot.
took Wemby out? No, they still got him in there.
Wembanyama, a screen on Ellis. The 3. Second chance.
I tried to box him out.
Throws coming up, unable to get that one.
They did not let me box him out. They needed that offensive rebound. They got to keep the game close.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for the Kings.
I can't wait to see the U.S. against France in the Olympics if it happens, or Serbia.
Make that extra pass.
And they've also done a great job of just taking what the defense is giving them. Teams willing to give up a mid.
They are going to shoot the hell out of the ball.
They've done it.
DeMar still hasn't played in the fourth quarter.
Attack to the rim. When he puts it on the deck, he's looking to take it all the way.
Now here's Paul. To the inside. Wembanyama. And he's
I'll foul you again. I don't care.
But he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to go on Sabonis.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Man, you look at the hype surrounding Wembanyama. Greg, it's unreal.
One of the best prospect profiles, really, since LeBron. Almost unfair to try and live up to the expectations, but he's got the tools to be one of
Too
the
slow,
best
Wemby.
to ever play.
You got that switch, it's a wrap. He doesn't have the foot speed.
And that kind of
I wonder if he could block. That would be a nice one-on-one to see. And Wemby could only stay on the outside. That would be interesting.
Now here's Vassell.
Speed versus length. Who wins?
Paul with the three. Sabonis grabs the board. Sabonis has got 8 rebounds in this game. For three, Murray. Second shot opportunity. Ellis outside.
How did I miss that? I don't know.
Left side, DeRozan. Another shot. The kick out to Sabonis. Here's Murray. DeMar DeRozan on the wing. No luck, they battle on the glass.
I tried to switch to Sabonis to get the rebound. They would not allow me to switch.
Bringing it up for the Spurs. A 12-point game over Fox. The shot's good from Paul.
And I like
They hit the toughest shots. Easy shots for me.
Yeah, that's an
Good
awesome
luck.
finish there for sure. Not allowing that big guy to have his way or alter the shot.
Block that, Wemby. I can go right at him because of his speed. I have no fear with Wemby. But I have Fox. He's not going to catch me.
Time called here. The Spurs decide
Attack that pick and roll, baby.
with Paul passes to Wembanyama. Kept alive. Here's Sohan. And that's good. A nice job on the glass as they pick
Got to
up
get used to them. If they
second.
miss, they're going to get the offensive rebound.
Salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
I knew he was going to go after me because I had burned him so many times. They're so easy to deal with. So, you got to slip by Sabonis. Light work. Give me that.
With the steal.
Good luck trying to get me on the fast break. And one!
So a chance here for a 3-point
Let's
play.
go.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah,
De'Aaron
feels like
Fox is
Christmas right
such a
now, just
difference
gift
maker in a
wrapping
game.
points.
Half
And
court,
the Spurs with
fast
possession.
break, dunk, layup, three, clutch shot,
And here is Paul.
pesky defense. He's that dude, man. He's that dude.
Wembanyama sets a screen for Paul. Wembanyama finds Vassell. Just 5 to shoot.
Tough shot.
Wembanyama down low. Guarded by Fox. Beat the shot clock, but it's off the mark. Sabonis' screen on Vassell. And Sabonis the bucket on the
Easy.
assist from DeRozan. 9 points for Sabonis.
Give them credit.
I don't remember if I may have had one good game with Sabonis in my life.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
And they pick up 2.
Kind of
Got 4 points now.
wore them down. This was more of a defensive effort, which was surprising.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident looking performance.
I don't know why they gave him number 42.
The big difference here was accuracy
Jerry
from
Stackhouse?
three-point range.
And once they started sinking shots, they really stretched out the D and created other opportunities.
Yeah, they put Wemby in there for too long.
Space, they seem to just knock down another triple.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for De'Aaron Fox.
Oh my God, I'm playing games with this guy, man.
Dream of where the
I slowed up,
basket seemed
sped
to
up to
fly.
slow up even slower,
Who doesn't love
and then
to see
dunked it
David
off the
take
vert.
Goliath, their huge throwdown.
Zohan, the pass to Wembanyama. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
No question, he got mocked on that shot.
The first one falls. And we've got a lineup change here for Sacramento. Both shots good from the stripe. Now, here's Monk. Defense is right there. Pass to Lyles.
Look at this.
Lyles sets a screen for Monk. To Lyles. He kicks it to McDaniels. Here's McLaughlin. Covered by Barnes. Here's McDaniels.
Tough shot.
Fake to create the angle, but couldn't get it to fall. And Jones has it in the corner.
You jerk. Why are you shooting it? So should I shoot it now? I will. I won't stoop to your level.
Monk with the ball.
Or will I? I won't.
And so it's Sacramento easily grabbing this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg, in enemy
I'm
territory,
surprised at how well they played defensively. I like his addition to the half court. When I struggled for a bucket, I could go to him in the mid-range and get it.
over to David Aldridge, who is standing by
It takes
courtside.
off pressure off of De'Aaron Fox.
Kevin, thank
Broadcast for Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA.
55. Wow, they played like crap. More free throws. More offensive rebounds. And I got more shots. It's a miracle. Wemby doing Wemby things, but struggled 3-point wise. 18 and 14 is crazy. Chris Paul's 16 is huge. They're going to need Harrison Barnes. I think Harrison Barnes is going to start potentially because that is just a garbage stat line, and he will put up those type of lines. 30 points, man. It was all De'Aaron Fox the whole way. But he's a game changer, man. That's what he does. DeRozan is major now. Now, like, Malik Monk has, had injuries here and there. It gives you a third option on that starting lineup. Good size at small forward. He can hit the three occasionally. Doesn't take them too often, but he's a mid-range king. And he plays that way. But he adds a lot to this team. I think increasing them from play-in team to borderline bottom end of the playoff. So I think they moved up probably from like 12 to 9. I think right now adding DeMar DeRozan and McLaughlin, I think you could put them anywhere from 6 to 9 at this point. I do think they're going to get into the play-in tournament. They just got to play defense. And in this game, I was able to play defense. But, Keegan Murray, light work. Sabonis, look at the 9, 10, and 5. He doesn't have to do much offensively now. He could just facilitate. He could lead the league in assists next year and rebounding, be the first player to ever do that, unless Wilt Chamberlain did it once. I don't even know. Anyway, good look by the Kings. I mean, everything flows really well with this team now. It did before, but even more so now. He doesn't disturb things. I think he fits right in with what the team does. Anywho, if anything else happens, we'll be shooting it. I will see you guys on the next one.